I don't have enough money for Taco Bell, but what I do have pleases me greatly. This is basic Dungeons and Dragons accessory AC9, the creature catalog. I've got one of these downstairs, or maybe I've already packed it up and I'm in the middle of a move. And this one here is in the original shrink wrap, so unfortunately I cannot show you what's inside this one. But there are so many creatures, and a lot of them vary from advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So you can take these creatures, kind of soup them up, or do whatever you want as Dungeon Master. It's within your right to use them in the advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. So the cover is kind of comical. You know, you've got your cowardly wizard trying to walk away. You've got a dwarf who's probably got too much gear on, and then there's some guy who thinks he's in charge. I don't know. But anyway, you've got a cave entrance that's got skulls and even a head there dangling from the entrance, just beckoning guys to come in. But this one here, some of the artwork in it is a little cheesy, suspect, but the monsters, again, in it are very good. And you're going to find some of the original monsters were originally put in here before they made it to later parts of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Some of these would be that like rolling machine that first appeared in I think the first time I saw the Dreadnought was in Tomb of Horrors, or it could have been in one of the other adventures. But there's stuff like that in here. There are different sizes of it. You've got a whole bunch of new undead. You've got new types of spiders and other things in here that, of course, any DM would want to use, to trick the players. They'd be like, wait a minute, what am I looking at? So anyway, yeah, you always want to try to vary the creatures in your game. Otherwise, things can get boring and players will always be on their heels, at least, when it comes to stuff like that. They're never going to be sure exactly what they're going up against, especially if you describe them in such a way. So, yeah, I recommend this. There's probably a couple hundred things in here, and some of them are so varying and different that you're going to want to use them. I also recommend the Hackmaster monster books, which, of course, again, are long out of print. But there's like 8 or 10 of those. They're super good. All right. Goodbye.